But we see Joseph. Is he doing all right? Yeah. He run the joint. But this is the beginning of his story. He started as a slave. Prosperous. Prosperous slave. Say prosperous slave. Prosperous slave. Come on, say rich servant. Rich servant. Successful slave. Successful slave. That's how he started. It didn't take a matter of days. He run. Who's Potiphar? He the army. He the general. So right now, Joseph got the army. That ain't the country, but that's where he's starting. Because he's not fighting God's blessing. He's the captain of the guard for the Pharaoh. No, Joseph is. Potiphar was, but Joseph is. Because it ain't going to take no time before people take. If Potiphar could see it, and he the general, well, the brighter one's going to see it quicker than he going to see it. But I want you to see he came being bought. Now he run the whole house. And now the house is growing. It's expanding. It's increasing. It's multiplying. Say more. And more. And more. It's right there in the words on top of your outline. God will increase you more and more and more and more. You and your children. And we just witnessing it. And I wish I had the time, because this is where he starts. He ends up running Egypt. Like God said. In case you don't know, Egypt was the sole superpower on earth. Yeah, the one with the gold. The one with the pyramids, they still can't figure out how they made. Joe run that. That's Joe's. Yes. People, God built them. By the blessing of God. That's why people can't figure it out today. They're trying to figure it out without the blessing. It's apparent that the Hebrews built those. Praise the Lord. He started as a slave, ended up running the superpower of the world, the unrivaled superpower of the world, without a campaign, let alone a coup and all that other stuff. Why? The blessing of the Lord. But I want you to see an example of how he rose there. He's faithful as a slave. You got to understand, Potiphar is his boy, isn't he? And Potiphar know it. Look, you take care of it. Well, then you're my boy. You can just trust me. But I know who's in charge. So do you. That's why you're my boy. And you're my boy because you know I ain't going to hurt you. I wouldn't be blessed if I was getting over on you. See, it's all safe. It's innocent. It's pure. Because if I mess this up, I mess me up first. Joe will go first, then Potiphar. Joe runs everything in the house. You all know this part of the story. You know, the girl's always going to come running. Joseph was a good-looking guy, but here she comes. He was good-looking at the beginning. That's not why she came running. Not like his looks changed. She came for the game. Ask her whose boy's whose. Oh, no, my husband, Potiphar, I want the man. She come running after him, and you need to read it. This was not a one-time encounter. She said, come lay with me. Joe. There's nobody here but you, big man.
Come on.
Come lie with me. You got to read it. This was not a one-time shot. She was doing this day after day. That girl ain't got no shame. Look, at least she consistent going after the blessing, not with the blessing. Gotcha, going after the blessing. She really understand what. Woman scorned. And I want you to see this. Watch this. Verse 9. But he refused and said unto his master's wife. See, when you're blessed, you ain't got to call your master your boy. You just know what's what. And he's going to tell you what's what right here. Behold, my master don't know what's up in this house with me. Wots not what is with me in the house, and has committed all that he has to my hand. None greater in this house than I. Pot. I'm the man. There's none greater in this house. Are you getting this? Who's he talking to? Come here, Joe. He's talking to her. Ain't no one as bad as me. No one as great as me here. Neither has he kept back anything from me but you, because you're his wife. See, they even had a thing about marriage covenant. He told you why he kept, like, I own everything up around here but you. Because that's a covenant, a marriage covenant. And that's holy between all. But watch this. How then can I do this great wickedness? I'm the greatest. Everything he has in my hand. I'm the man of this house. How could I do this great wickedness and sin against my master Potiphar? How could I sin against your husband? How could we do this to him? Joe don't give a flip about Potiphar. Potiphar better pay attention to me, Joe's saying. But he told the whole thing. No one knows, Joe. Come on, man. It's you run everybody anyhow. Tell them to get out. You tell the story you want it. You, Joe. Girl, I am the man. Your husband don't know what's going on in this house. He's put it all in these hands. I don't know if you get the magnitude of that statement. Then how could I do this wickedness in the sight of God, who blessed me to this point, who got me here? How could I contaminate myself? How could I sell out? How could I yield myself? How could I give it up now? I'm living pure to protect this blessing.